Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Ray and you are watching A Nurse's Budget. On my channel, we do savings challenges, sinking funds, cash envelopes. My goal for my channel is to learn how to better manage my money. And if that's something you're into, please continue to follow my journey as I learn how to better manage my money. In today's video, we're just going to be doing my budget breakdown for this week's budget and just kind of go over everything that I have for the week. So I took the liberty and I already wrote out what bills that I needed to pay. So now that I have my husband's check, and you know what? I kept on sending Geico money, and apparently we paid off our insurance, so they're just sending me checks back. So I'm going to include that in with my budget. So let's see. The city, we have $7, and then Cox is going to be 54. Well, first let's see how much money we got to work with. So hubby's check was $2,291. And then I had a lot of rollover left over in my bank because what I was going to do is last week I planned on paying off my Chase card, but I didn't. This is money that we use to buy stuff for my son because, as you know, in a couple of weeks he'll be going off to college. So, and that you'll know if you're following my channel, I should say. You'll know if you're following my channel. My son's going off to college. So I never got around to taking it out of my one account and putting it over into my Chase bank account. I have a credit union that I just cannot part with because we've been with them for 17 years. So all of our money goes into that account, and then I use that money to pay off my main bills, and then pull the rest of the money and put it over into my Chase account. So I never did get around to pulling out the $900, so I kind of let it sit in that account. I am going to roll over some, but I'm not going to roll over the whole thing. And I've been really spending money on groceries, so that's been another issue. And so what I did is I was using my credit union account to buy extra groceries, just me and my daughter trying a bunch of different things, and it's all not panning out, so we won't even go there right now. All right, so what I had left was, and I'll just call this rollover, then I'll figure out what we're gonna do with that, was $773, and I always round down because I don't like fooling with, cents. So I always round down when I'm working with money. And then Geico, they sent us a check of $68. So I pay my bills weekly. We get paid weekly. So it's alternating, 1 week my husband, 1 week me. So I take everything and I divide it by 7. What? By four, not by 7. There's 7 days in a week. So I take everything and I divide it by 4. And a lot of times I end up going over because with bills and stuff, I round up. So we haven't paid our water bill, I think, for like about 6 months now. And I know our gas bill, we haven't paid that since January. So I just... I pay the same thing. So what I do is I look at my highest bill and I pay that. So whatever the highest bill was for that, then that's when, I take that and I divide that by 4. And that way I'm never under. So I'm always a little over. Some, accounts let you rack up, and some, like Geico, they send you your money back. So, and also our water account. So our drinking water, they also send money back when you go over. So let's see, our electricity, I always do 100 a week for them. And then my husband's credit card, I've been trying to pay it off. I printed out his statement because I've been struggling to try to get this balance down. And my son, he actually had the whole visible card. And he don't even know that I took that card from him out his drawer. So this man, young man, was going around like if this was his card, just spinning it up. So that has a balance on it. It's high for me. I think it's almost like $5,000 balance. So I'm just trying to pay $100 a week, and I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to spend $100 a week on paying that, but that's what I'm doing right now. And then trash is gonna be $4. Drinking water is gonna be $20. And then T-Mobile, that's $110. Then our mortgage is gonna be $627. Then our alarm is gonna be $18. And I'm so mad, just a little disclaimer about our mortgage. Well, when all the mortgage rates were like 1% or like 1.5%, we didn't get to take advantage of that because I was doing the same thing with our mortgage. I was paying it ahead. And what they were doing is they were just applying it to that, I guess, that period. So I don't know how it screwed up, but basically we were late one time because I had to set them straight on how to take out the money. And so we didn't get to take advantage of that 1% interest rate. So our interest rate isn't that great. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we have going on so far. And I still got to stuff groceries, even though I spent so much money, because my husband, he eats differently. Everybody eats differently around here. The closest person to eating the same is me and my daughter. My son doesn't eat meat, at all. My daughter, my kids have a lot of allergies. They're both allergic to nuts. They're both allergic to shellfish. My daughter's allergic to just like weird things. My son's allergic to tomatoes. My son has like some kind of sugar enzyme. His body doesn't break down sugar, so he's supposed to take this medicine to help him break down sugar. He doesn't do that. So everybody has their own little diet. They're grown, so I done passed the baton over to them. So let's count this up. So we have 2291 plus 773 plus 68. So that's going to be 3132. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out savings. So for savings, I'm going to do 291. And see, and this is why I always like to take it up here. And that way I'll have an accurate picture moving down. So, I guess I really don't need an accurate picture because, it is going to be what it is. But I don't know. I just kind of like to have it, already taken out just in case. And then for buffer, what am I going to do for buffer? I'm going to do 200 for buffer. 200 seems to be a good sweet spot for the buffer. So we'll just go ahead and add that. So we have 291. And hopefully you guys can see my calculator. I'll just put it on top of here. 291, and we're going to add 200. I could have did that in my head. So that's 491. So we'll do that. And let's see how we do with this. So we have 186 plus 7 plus 54 plus 100 plus 100 plus 4 plus 20 plus 110 plus 627 plus 18. And that's going to be 1226. So 1226. And then we're going to take away, I'm just going to clear that out just in case this calculator can't handle it. 1226 minus 3132, and that leaves 1906. What? Yeah. Why did it do it like this? Why does it have a minus sign? Let me just do that just in case. Let's see. Make sure we clear this out. 3132 minus 1226. Okay, there. That I like that better. 1906. Okay. 1906. I know it's the same thing, but it just had a weird like negative sign, and I didn't want to fool with that. All right, so that's 1906. And then for groceries, I'm still going to give it $100 just in case my husband wants to get anything. Gas, I already spent $55 in gas. So, yeah, that was tragic. I had to buy gas early. I've been using my car a lot. So I always try to allot myself 100. So let's see, 100 minus, and I only spent 55. So I'm going to give myself $45. So 45 for gas. And then hubby, I set aside 150 for him, but I didn't give it to him. I was waiting for him to ask. He didn't ask. He didn't get it. I'm only giving him 100 this week. So that's going to do, let's see. Let's figure this out. We're going to do 100. And miscellaneous, I'm going to do, I'm going to do 20 for miscellaneous. And I really don't want to do anything for fun. I don't want to just, and what I really do with this is I try to have extra, and that way I can give it towards like my sinking funds or my challenges. But really fun is just, I'm just not going to deal with it. So we're not going to do nothing for fun. Because, I mean, I am on a tight budget because in a couple of weeks I'm going to be taking my son to school. And we're going to take like a mini vacation too. So I really want to save up for that. I don't want to really use any of our trip money that we're saving up for to go to this mini vacation. It's basically what my husband wants to do. He just wants to go to California. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so groceries, we have 100, and then we're going to have 45 left for me, and then 100 for hubby, and then 20 for miscellaneous. So that's going to be 265. And then we're going to do 1906 minus 265. And that's going to be 1641. And then I'm going to take 1641 and I'm going to take away the 491. And hopefully I'm doing this right. And that leaves 1150. And then what I have in my notes is this is what we used in credit card wise. So I put aside money already for that. So I already have money put away for that, except for I already paid this. So I paid that. So that's done. And then I don't know. I have to check on this Visa. I don't think I put the Visa. So I did Apple. I think I got to check on Visa. So I'll check on these. And I know I did. I reimbursed my credit card for dinner. And then, but I think we got a little bit more. It was $79.48 because this is the same thing. So, and then Apple, I think I paid my Apple credit card also. I think that's over there. I don't know. So I'm going to just double check on those. And then I took 10 from my son. So I already did that. So I'll just put a check there. And then I'll check on these other two. So I'm not going to cross that out. I'm going to just check on it to make sure I did it. To make sure it is done. So I'll go into that. And now, what I really want to do is take 1,000 and put it towards our trip. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. So this week, I'm not going to have any rollover because I'm just going to do a buffer and a savings, but not my rollover. So I'll put 0 for rollover. Yeah, I'm just going to do 1,000 for our trip because I really, really, really want to stay in budget Please, budget gods, pray for me because I really want to do that. So I'll take away 1,000. And then you know what? Whatever's left. So if I didn't pay, because I know I have our dinner and that's what we use for our dinner. So I'm just going to take this off so this doesn't confuse me. So I know we already paid for our dinner because I got the money right there. And then I do have that check for $68. So I'll put that, if there was some kind of card that I didn't account for, I'll just go through my credit cards and make sure that we didn't pay, that we didn't miss anything. And hopefully, yeah, I put my card note there. That's new. That's why I put that at the top. All right. So, what did we have? We had 1,150. So now we only have 150 for our sinking funds. So I wanted to do some challenges, but you know what? I can't afford it this time because we're doing this trip. So I'm going to focus on that because it's really important for me. I did put towards my 100 envelope challenge. I really want to start getting that going, but it's really important for me to not spend on this trip. So I'm going to keep in mind that, you know, to try to save some of this money so I can have something to stuff for challenges. All right, so since we only have 150, let's see. Let's put things where it's important. I like to beef up house miscellaneous, even though I just bought a bunch of stuff. So you know what? I'm going to do 50 for house miscellaneous. So we'll do 50. Emergency, I want to get to 5,000, but it's good where it's at. So I'm not going to worry about that this time. My kids, I'm going to do, so let's not 150. So minus 50. Okay, and then we have 100 left. So my kids, I'm going to do 20 each. And then car maintenance, I'm going to do, and the car maintenance isn't really for car maintenance, it's for things that come up with the card. So let's see. We have 60 left. Dogs, I'm going to give 20. And that gives us 40 left. So dogs, I'm going to do 20 for dogs. And what else should I do? 40 left. I want to do, you know what, I'm going to do 10 for car maintenance. So we'll do 10 for car maintenance. Then that leaves us 30. You know what, I think I'm going to do 10 for life happens, 10 for hubby, and 10 for me. So I think I'm going to do that. And the reason why I am going to do that is because I'm also going to take, oh, I put giving. I put 10 for giving. No, I'm not going to do anything for giving. Uh-oh, I'm all over the place. Come on, get straight. Get straight. So I'm going to do 10 for myself. All right. So let's see. We have 150. So total is 1150. And that's 0 remaining. So let's see, total income. We did 3132. And bills came up to 1226. That leaves 1906. Cash envelopes, that came up to 265. That's 1641. And then savings and buffer came up to 491. And then we have $11.50 left. And that is our sinking funds were $11.50. And that, my friends, is my zero-based budgeting. Yay, we did it, and not too many mishaps. So I already put away for our trip for a couple of weeks from now. So then next week I won't have to worry about that. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more money to stuff. You know, I'm going to do nothing for clothing, nothing for date night, nothing for giving, and then nothing for emergency. So hopefully that gives me a little bit more. And then if I do have anything left with that Geico check that we got, I'll just cover like the $16 and whatever else, and then I'll just put it in the account. So I am so happy if you stuck with me. Thank you so much. My first goal is to get me 100 subscribers. So if you guys have any friends in the budgeting community, please tell them to check me out. And especially all my fellow nurses out there, shout out to you. Shout out to us. Yes, this is my personal planner that I created for myself. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. My daughter did start me an Etsy shop, but you know, she quit on me. So I don't know. I was going to do me an Etsy shop. I had all these plans. You know, currently I'm in school, so I just don't have the time to do that. You know, to kind of worry about that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I don't know if it's in focus, but look, my little planner, it even comes with a little pocket in the front, so I could put stuff. This is our Geico check, so I could put stuff in the put stuff in the front, you know, that I might need. And then here's my challenges. So I'm gonna go ahead and zero for this week. So that's 8, 24, 22, and we didn't roll over anything, but we were able to stuff some savings. So it's my 2-in-1 book. So nothing, we're not doing anything for challenges this time. And that's it. But I am happy that I did kind of beef up my sinking funds, because I started over. I was frustrated a couple of months ago with, you know, my son's situation with college. You know, we had to come up with, we could have made payments, but I don't like making payments. I'm already in like $5,000 debt with my husband's credit card, so I didn't want another bill. I just didn't want to do that. So we put our resources together, and we're able to pay off his college school year. Well, he has a college account, and then it has all his money, and it draws off that. But I told him today to ask his financial counselor, can we just, you know, pay it off? But we have all the funds secured in his special account just for him to be able to, you know, school's done. We pay for the whole year. I'm just so happy about that. But I did learn from his girlfriend that we still got to give him allowance. So I don't like that, but that's what we have to do. So thank you guys for watching my channel. Please give it a like, a thumbs up. I know my hands are ashy. These are hands of a nurse. So, all right, take care. Bye.